Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be talking about my culture life. At the end of this video I'll be showing a picture on what a cane looks like. If you guys, this is only the beginning, so I'm going to be talking about it right now. So let's get started. So in Arizona, White Mountain, Apache, there is this culture called a sunrise dance. Girls from ages 9 to 15 have a dance that helps them, that changes them into women, that basically walks them through the womanhood. And it when they start their how do I say this? When they start their period, they will do this dance so they can go into womanhood. So they do some gift exchange, food exchange, but the gift exchange is at the end of the whole ceremony. And then the food exchange is at the beginning of it before the whole starts. The first day is where the girl gets ready. She dances to a camp. Her godmother dresses her with this nice warm buckskin dress from deer or elk that has like jingles on it, beads. She has a tea necklace, a necklace with a straw and a scratcher. The straw is for she can drink her stuff because she cannot like pick it up, but she has to use the straw. And all the stuff is like all of it is handmade. So the next thing is her hold on. They give her a abalone shell that goes on her forehead, and it, when you look at the abalone shell, you can basically see Jesus. And then the next thing is the feather on top her head. The godmother ties a feather on top of her head. And then the next thing is the cane. The cane has bells, ribbons, feathers. The cane itself has 8 feathers in total, 4 ribbons, and 2, 3, or 4 bells. It depends how much the parents give. So after all that, the girl dances 4 songs, then she'll be good. And then at night they will just dance at a fire for a little bit. The next day is what's it called? Where the girl dances for a while, but keep in mind that she has to wake up like early, like really early. They dance for a while. The person holding a basket with cigarettes and gum, which is on the godfather's side, but the girl has the exact same person, but not the same person. It's a different person that does the same job. The guy leads the godparents, and the godparents are people that have to step in for the parents that cannot be there just in case. And they bring them, and then the partner guides her, the girl. She turns around, and then she dances around the food and all the basket and stuff. And then she goes right on the right side, but not the left, because that's where the godparents are. And then they dance for a while. The next thing is the girl gets on her knees. She does like a kneel. She holds up her hands, but she has to like dance on her knees, going right and left. So after that, for like 2 or 3 songs, maybe 4, they put her down on the blankets that she was dancing on, and the godmother massages her. And then after the massage, they lift her up. The girl has to try not to bend her knees. And then after that song, the girl has to run around the cane in front. And keep in mind that they have to be facing east. That's the way the sun rises. And then they run around it 4 times. every 4 songs, and then the next 2 they run to side 1 time, and then the last time the girl like dances like, and everybody gather, like when the girl runs around the cane, everybody can follow her, and they have to run around it as well. But after this, the godfather picks up the basket, everybody gathers around, and inside the basket has candy, money, a lot of bubble gum too. And then after the signal, the godfather would dump the candy on top of the girl. But one of the guys had to pull her back because they don't want people trampling her. And they dance a few more songs. They put pollen, which is this yellow powder that blesses the girl. They put it on the head, the right shoulder, then the left shoulder, and in the middle. They do it for the partner, the girl. It starts with the girl, the partner, the godmother, the godfather, and maybe some of the people that are holding the baskets. So the girl and her partner rest for a while, and they wait for a while until this crown dancer. A crown dancer is a guy with paint, no shirt on, but only has the shirt off with paint on them. They have a mask on with a crown on their head, but not like a circle crown like a king, but like a cross on their head. And basically the spaya, he would go to the girls' camp, and they would tell them to go to the campground, and that's where the last part of that second day would be held. And that's when like 4, 5, or 6 girls dance to a big old bonfire, and then the crown dancers will come. There's 5 or 6 in total. They would dance around as the guys sing. And remember, the guys are singing a special song, like in Apache, so you can't really understand it unless you're Apache. And the spaya would choose the girls. Well, not really choose the girls, but the spaya would tell the girl to go behind the first crown dancer all the way to the last one. They would dance behind these crown dancers, and they would dance for a while, a lot of songs. That's all I know. And then they would go at the last song. They would all go around every person in a circle, circling the bonfire, and then they would dance like in a circle around them as well. But they would hold up their hand as they were telling us to pray, basically. And then they have this teepee that has 4 sides. It's a very large one. That didn't sound right. Okay. And then inside is a little fire. The crown dancers and the girls would dance over there as well for 4 songs. And the people would also stand around. And then the spaya tells the girls to go over there to a different part, and then they would dance, basically. And then the crown dancers would leave and get all the paint and stuff off. And then that's when the boys come in, like my age, like 11, 14, 15, 8, like that. They would dance in between the girls' 4 songs, and then after that, they would go under the teepee, but they would circle and then come out of the teepee, and then they would be good for the night. The next day, the girl dances. Okay, I'm going to tell you 2 parts of this. The first one is the girl has to dance, but this is where she sits down. She sits down, and then the godfather, there's this paint mixture that is specially made for the girl that the godfather uses to paint her. And then he would paint 4 directions of her, from the front to the sides and to the back. He would do it 1 time, move to the next side, 1 time, move to the next side. He would do that 4 times for each side. Okay, and then the godfather, well, the girl can't really dance with the cane, so her father would dance with the cane back and forth under the teepee, because there has to be another teepee as well, and then the godfather would dance to her with feathers, and then on the 4th time they would pick her up, dance around the teepee, and that's it for that one. So the next one is the girl dances under the teepees, but the crown dancers are back dancing in the field again, while the girl looks at the mountains or the trees, because as they're singing, it's telling a story. As the Chpaya tells the girl to follow him, he dances to the godfather. She will hold her cane up, but hold it for he can hold it as well. They would dance around the people, go back under the teepee, and then they would he would let go of the cane. He would go next to her. They would put 2 stripes of paint on each side, on each cheek, and then they would dance there until that song is done. And then the crown dancers would paint the girl 4 times in the front, 4 times on the sides, and 4 times in the back, and then it would be the next one's turn. At the end, the Chpaya also paints the girl, and so does the godfather. And then after that, for both of these I just told you, they would go around the people, splash paint around everybody as well. And then after that, they would dance they would do another circle for the after dance, for the crown dancers to dance in, or for the girl just to dance. And then they would dance. They would put the paint bucket in front of her. They would dance, and then after that, they would do the handshakes for everybody, say congratulations, you did really good. And then at the end, the next day is the undressing. The undressing is when the godmother undresses the girl from her dance, basically. And then the father or mother would have to remake the cane. They would take it apart and then remake it. And then I should have told you guys this in the beginning, but I wanted to save it for last. There's this thing called a sweat. There's 4 rounds to they make this tent thing out of trees, tie it together with vines and stuff. They would throw blankets, dig a hole, put rocks in it that have been in the fire for 2 hours, and then they would splash water in it. They would go make sure there's no source of light sticking out or coming in, and then they would sing. It would be hot. Each round they put new rocks. That's where they make the cane as well as they make the crowns for the crown dancer. But no one else makes the cane except for the medicine man and the guy. The people are actually helping the medicine man, or the medicine man would just watch them do it for him. And the girl that is having the dances to the sweat and brings the food for the guys to eat. After that, everything is done. They would get ready for the next day for the dressing and all that I just told you. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and until the next video, love you guys. Bye.